Hello students, my name is Krunal Patel and welcome to Sri Jendra's Rank Zone classes. I am your friend as well as mentor for the classes with respect to paper 1 of CA Foundation course, that is Principles and Practice of Accounting. We had already started Unit 1 of Chapter 1, that is Theoritical Framework. Unit 1 has been segregated into various parts, out of which we had completed or discussed definition of accounting, procedural aspect of accounting, and various objective of accounting. Then we have discussed various function of accounting and interesting part or topic which is known as bookkeeping. Today we have discussed another part of the Unit 1, that is called subfield of accounting. There are various subfields of accounting which are as follow: financial accounting, management accounting, cost accounting, social responsibility accounting, and human resource accounting. Accounting closely related with various aspects. Under each and every subfield, accounting is done with a view to give specified outcomes for the specified decision. Simply, financial accounting is done to know or to a certain financial position and financial result of the business. Management accounting is required to be done to know various weaknesses and to a certain various detail which is required for making various crucial decision making. It is known as internal accounting or internal audit function for management. Cost accounting. Here, various cost allocation or cost center has been set up for accounting purpose. And social responsibility accounting. Here, some responsibility center has been set up for knowing and responsible for various variance analysis. Lastly, human resource accounting. Accounting of workforce of the business has been done here. After completing the whole Unit 1, at last we have discussed all the subfield of accounting in detail by comparative chart. So till then we understand only heading of the or what are the subfield of accounting: financial accounting, management accounting, cost accounting, social responsibility accounting, and last is human resource accounting. Now we have taken next part of Unit 1, that is users of accounting information. As we seen in the previous parts, that accounting information communicated to the users or useful for the internal as well as external user of the business. Now, here we discuss what are the users or who are the users of accounting information. Users of accounting information includes investors, employees, lenders, suppliers and creditors, customers, government and their agencies, public at large, and last, management itself. Now, we discuss one by one users of accounting information. Investor. Investor provide risk capital to the business. What kind of accounting information need by the investor? They need information to assess, to know whether to buy, hold or sell their investment. They also are need to also they are interested to know ability of the business to survive, prosper and to pay dividend. In non-corporate sector, where ownership and management are not essentially separated, owners still need information about performance of the business and its financial position to decide whether to continue or shut down. Here we consider corporate sector. So under corporate sector, investor need who provides risk capital to the business. They need information in respect to certain financial activities from which investor need to assess whether to buy, hold or sell their investment. They also interested to know ability of business to survive, prosper and to pay dividend. In case of non-corporate sector, ownership and management are not separated. So owner also need information about performance of business and financial position to decide whether to continue or shut down. Second user is employee. Growth of employees directly related to the growth of organization, and therefore they are interested to know the stability, continuity and growth. Of the enterprise and its ability to provide remuneration, retirement and other benefit, and to enhance employment opportunity. Here they want to know the stability, continuity and growth. an ability to provide remuneration, retirement benefits, and other benefits to enhance employment opportunity. Then, lenders of the organization. They are interested to know whether their loan principal as well as interest will be paid when due. So they require financial information to know whether their principal amount of loan along with interest due will be paid or not, or firm is capable of being paid or not. Then we completed lenders. Then suppliers or creditors. They are also interested to know ability of enterprise to pay their dues. That helps them to decide the credit policy or credit period for relevant concern, rate to be charged, and so on. Sometimes creditors also become interested in long-term continuation of the enterprise if their existence become dependent on the survival of that business. Suppose small ancillary units supply their product to big enterprise. If big enterprise collapse, the fate of the small units also becomes sealed. So smaller units depends business of the smaller unit depends on the survival of the big businesses. And customers. Customers are also concerned with the stability and profitability of the enterprise because their functioning is more or less dependent on the supply of goods. Suppose a company produces some chemical used by the pharmaceutical companies and supplies chemical on 3 months credit. If all of a sudden if faces some trouble and is unable to supply the chemicals, the customer will also be in trouble. So, customer concerned with the stability and profitability of the enterprise because their functioning is more or less dependent on the supply of goods. Because their functioning dependent on the supply of goods. Next is government and their agencies. Government regulate the functioning of business enterprise. Government regulate the functioning of business enterprise for public good, allocate scarce resources among competing enterprise, control prices, charge excise duties and taxes, and so they have continued interest in business enterprise. So government and their agency doing some regulatory functioning in which business enterprise falls. So government and their agency require financial information of various business enterprises. The public at large is interested in the functioning of enterprise because it may make a substantial contribution to the local economy in many ways, including number of people employed and their patronage to local suppliers. Public at large is interested in functioning of the enterprise because it may make a substantial contribution to the local economy in terms of like to reduce unemployment ratio. And last user is management itself. Management as a whole is also interested in the accounts for various managerial decisions. On the basis of accounting, management determines the effect of their various decisions on the functioning of the organization. This helps them to make further managerial decisions. So, here we discuss various users of accounting information. First one is investor. They wants to know about whether to buy, hold or sell their investment. An ability of business to survive, prosper and pay dividend. Employee. They wanted to know about the stability, continuity and growth of business to provide remuneration, retirement and other benefits. Lenders. They interested to know whether principal of their loan and interest will be paid when they due or not. Suppliers and creditors. They are also interested to know the ability to pay their dues by the organization and help them to decide credit policy or credit period which allowed to the relevant concern. Customers. Customers are also concerned with the stability and profitability of the enterprise because their functioning is more or less depend on the supply of goods. Government and their agency regulates various functions across the country. They also require financial information to implement various policy and standard. Public at large is also interested in functioning of the enterprise because it may make a substantial contribution to the local economy. And management is also interested in the accounts for various managerial decisions. Accounts on the basis of which management takes various financial decisions. Now friends, today we are discussed with the summary given in the ICI study material at the end of the unit 1. So we are consider the summary for the aspect which have already been discussed. First one is accounting is the art of recording, classifying and summarizing in a significant manner in terms of money transaction which are in the past at least of a financial character, and lastly interpreting the result thereof. This aspect we had discussed at the time of definition of accounting. Then second is accounting procedure. Accounting procedure can be basically divided into two parts: generating financial information and second is using financial information. Under generating financial information, we have considering various functions, that is recording, classifying, measuring, etc. So each and every function or aspect we have discussed in depth at the time of relevant aspect. Third one is objective of accounting. First one is systematic recording of all the business of financial transaction. Second one is ascertainment of result, that is profit or loss. Third one is ascertain of financial position, that is asset or liability. Fourth one is providing information to users. And last one is to know the solvency position of the business. all 5 objectives are duly discussed at the time of objective of accounting part. Then the main function of accounting. 6 main function of accounting are measurement, forecasting, decision making, comparison and evaluation, control, and government regulation and taxation. The function of accounting are discussed in previous session. And objective of bookkeeping. Mainly two objects of bookkeeping: complete recording of all the transaction and ascertainment of financial effect and complete recording, and various subfield of accounting. Along with the objective of account bookkeeping, we also discuss features of bookkeeping as well as difference between bookkeeping and accounting. Then various subfields of accounting, which are financial accounting, management accounting, cost accounting, social responsibility accounting, and human resource accounting. Various subfields are discussed in the today's session itself. Then various users of accounting information. There are 8 users of accounting, which are first one is investors, then employees and lenders, suppliers and creditors, customer, government and their agencies, public at large, and management. Each and every users and which accounting information required by them are discussed in detail in today's lecture itself. So friends, we have discussed each and every part of the syllabus. So there is no concept or part of the syllabus is set apart or left out. Further, in next session, we have discussed last 2 parts of the unit 1, that is limitation of accounting and role of accountant in the society. So today we have seen summary which are given by ICA material to clarify and to revise that all the aspect of study mat has been duly governed by our lectures. So in the next lecture, we have covered up all the unit 1, that is definition of accounting, procedural aspect, objective, function of accounting, bookkeeping, subfields of accounting, users of accounting information, limitation of accounting and role of accountant. Last 2 parts are discussed in details and other parts are revised, and lastly we take all the theoretical and multiple choice question given at the end of the unit 1 in the ICI study material. So friends, till then, thank you.